Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a training session video. I would like everyone to please pay attention to this right here as we're going to go over listings, the rulings, and also features that we could possibly do, and also a pit maneuver video will be broadcasted live in this right here as well. For this training session with me today, I have Steven Schofield, and then I also have Buddha MX. They're going to be helping me out with this video today, and you will also be hearing them go over some stuff too with what they have to say. So, starting off is with the police cars that we are currently using. These are the 2016 Chargers. We also do accept the older model or the older police Chargers as well. For pit maneuver advice, if you have this type of bumper on any of your police cars, you are not allowed to use that for a pit maneuver bumper. That will instantly kind of get you in trouble with anybody that catches you doing it. The pit maneuver bumper, you've got to at least have the wraparound. The lights in the bumper are optional. You do not have to have those spotlights in the bumper, but this bumper right here is the classified pit maneuver bumper. Anything that you want to go over with, Steven?
Yeah, so in terms of the vehicles for the people watching and the new people to RRP, in terms of vehicles and the rules about vehicles, so obviously, as Patrick explained to y'all, we got the rules on the bumpers and pit maneuver bumpers and whether or not you can pit maneuver somebody. Also, I'd like to go over the civilian vehicles now. We don't really have a whole lot of rules regarding the civilian vehicles as long as it's not weaponized, armored, bulletproof tires, and or HSW or sports, as in terms of like a Lamborghini or in terms of like a Ferrari or something like that. You're not going to be able to, if these Chargers, which is the fastest police car, the Chargers can't keep up with it or moderately keep up with it. It's just something we typically don't allow here in terms of RP, but anything other than that should be perfectly fine. But yeah, Patrick, if you want to go ahead and we'll go ahead and show everybody kind of what pullovers look like, I guess, and then go over how.
And so tonight we are actually going to be using Steven's muscle car. Muscle cars can be used, but we do not allow any HSW vehicles at all. No HSW vehicles are required at all. Alright, so this one right here, we will see you guys once we get back over there, and we will see you there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this one here is part 2 of the training video. Now, I do want everyone to know, right offhand, we do have a 3-scene rule. On your third traffic stop, that is when you're only allowed to flee from the police officers, and that's when they will actually start to actually step up their game a little bit more. But for this one right here, we're actually going to do a traffic stop scene on Booted that you just seen earlier. Apparently I was also looking at the wrong person too. But we're actually going to be doing traffic stop scene on him, and I will show you guys what to do. I have Officer Steven. He is posted up somewhere else. We're not going to display his location where he's at, nor are we going to display Booted's because that is not fair for anybody. And also, radars may remain to be off throughout the whole entire roleplay session. Alright, so now we're just going to come up here to that intersection up there, and Boot will be somewhere doing something. See, just like that right there, that's some really janky stuff. It's going to roll up on him. You're going to give him a good flip of the siren, and then you go code 2 with the siren. And you don't have to do this. This is optional. But you can also do dash cam footage as well if you actually want your roleplays to actually look more realistic, which I run dash cam sometimes. And like for this scenario, I'll just go to my pause menu, go to my settings, camera, and then you're going to go down here where it says first person vehicle on hood. You want to switch that from on to off, and then you'll be in here. All right, now that we actually got booted, pulled over, I'm going to say my badge number and then to dispatch and let them know that I needed the 32 and we are right up the road from the abandoned boathouse. All right, so you're just going to do it just like this, ladies and gentlemen. 1K24 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can I get a 32 at right up the road from the abandoned boathouse?
10-4, we'll have 32's near location shortly.
1K24, copy that. And then whenever your 32 is on its way, you can also go ahead and fill in. If you can actually get a good look inside the vehicle, you can go 1K24 to dispatch. Vehicle is going to be occupied times one. Now, if you don't need 32, then you'll still radio it through dispatch. Just let them know that the vehicle is going to be occupied times one. No 32s needed, but just let them know where your location is. If you do need that backup for in the future, then that's whenever you'd let them know that you do need the backup if you actually do need it. But this right here is just for demonstration lessons if you do need the help. Now I got Officer Steven posted up right here behind me. He's just sitting right there waiting at his vehicle. So at this time, you just go into your preferences, vehicle remote functions, then you can hop out, and then you can keep your vehicle running. And we always keep our vehicles running even if we're not in the vehicle, because you never know, he could flee at any time, especially if he's on his third stop. So at this point in time,
Hey,
we're just
Officer
going to
Pat, what
walk
do
up
we
here to
got here?
Officer Steven. I'm just going to walk up here to Officer Steven. So I caught this person right here. He did a burnout coming out of the abandoned boathouse. That's originally what the traffic stop is initiated for. If you want to just walk up with me, and I'll get his license and registration. If you want to stand right next to him too, make sure he doesn't do anything jank. And
10
it looks
4.
like he looks like he's reaching inside the vehicle, I think, over there too. So just gonna have to watch out for that.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
So at this point in time, I'm gonna walk up onto the driver passenger side of my vehicle. You never want to put yourself out in the middle of traffic. Gonna walk up behind him. Hello there, sir. My name is Officer Jill with the Southern San Andreas State Police. You know I'm stopping you today.
You don't mind, no?
All right. So the original reason for the traffic stop is because you were doing a burnout coming out of the abandoned boathouse. Was there a reason for that today?
Got some brand new tires.
Oh yeah, you're definitely burning them. Now you don't have to ask them what they were doing or anything like that. And if you do ask them, they do have that right to refuse. So you can't just arrest them if they do refuse that. So now at this point in time, I will be asking Jake for his driver's license, registration, or at least proof of insurance to get. So, Mr. Booter, do you got your license and insurance on you?
I do.
May I have those, please?
Here you go.
Hey, right, sir. Can you verify your name and address on here for me?
Yep. Jennifer Clark
Hey,
at
right.
1303 West Street.
Hey, right. Sit tight right here with my officer real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Alrighty.
All right. And now my deputy right there, he's just gonna stand by and just make sure that he doesn't reach for anything.
Hey, sir, how you doing today?
And then we're gonna get back on
You
our
will.
car. You go in first person. Look at your computer. Pull up your phone. I got Buddha Mix pulled over, like I said, so I'm going to go to him. Going to get a message, and then I'm going to type to him runs ID and your car's. Yep,
Hey,
cars. So,
Joe, I'd like to add something
yes, boss.
here. Another thing is that just for the sake of the training video, we are parked like this, but normally you would love to have your vehicle angled just a bit, so that if the subject does decide to flee, your vehicle's already kind of pointed into traffic. You're not having to waste any time with readjusting your vehicle at all.
Yep. And also, Buddha Mix just sent a message back. He's saying two. active DUIs, another, or, oh, other all clear. So we'll keep noted that he has 2 active DUIs, or inactive, and then pretty much clear for that right there to go. So with what Steven was just making a statement of, he's talking about just having your car just angled like this right here just a little bit. So we're going to go back here, go to vehicle preferences. You're going to go back to your vehicle remote function. It's going to hop out of your vehicle. And then we're just going to walk up here to Mr. Steven and Mr. Booted. All right, there, Mr. Booted. So we just ran your ID and everything to look at. And everything here actually does come back clear. Now, at this point in time, in this part of this video, you actually do have the opportunity to give them for what he did back there that is considered pretty much reckless and public endangerment. So that could be a ticket on that. Or most cops would probably just look at you, and if they're really, really feeling pity enough, they could actually possibly arrest you for that. But we're not going to do that today. So we'll just let him go with a verbal warning. All right, so Mr. Gooden, I'm just going to give you a verbal warning today. I'm not going to give you a traffic citation or nothing like that. But here's your insurance and your license back.
Thank you.
Now this part right here, I'm going to turn him loose. So, Mr. Booted, whenever me and my partners get back in our car, my lights are off, you're pretty much good to go, okay?
Alrighty.
Alright. Okay, 24, show me code 4 on that last traffic stop. Show Mr. Steven code 4 on that last traffic stop, too. Alright, he's back in his car, and the person is good to go. Alright, this one here is going to be a really, really short clip. This one right here is actually going to go over demonstrations and pit maneuvering. So, say I'm actually out patrolling, and Mr. Officer Steven right here is going to be demonstrating this part right here. So, you see the bumper that he is actually rocking on his car. That one right there cannot be used for a pit maneuver. My pit bar actually can be used because it's actually the full wraparound. You do have the options for that, like I said in the previous start. But we'll get everything set up, and then we will be right back with you guys. We are back with the part 2 of the pit maneuver test. So, Booted and Officer Steven, they're actually going to be posting up real quick. Now, say that this right here will be you're going to be sitting on the side of the road, running radar, just watching traffic, and then those two right there will go ahead and proceed.
All right, I'm King 46. I'm King 47 dispatch. Show me 10-8 with a rusted out Chevy Nova. I'm gonna need 32s. He's taking off from me.
1K24, copy that.
We are headed westbound on East Joshua Road, just now passing the abandoned motel.
Copy that, westbound Joshua Road, passing the abandoned motel. Now, the whole time that we're in pursuit with this, Officer Steven is going to give me updates on their current 20s, so that way I can tell how far out I am from catching up to his pursuit. And I think I actually see
that. 47 dispatch. We are now on Algonquin Boulevard, just passing the cell towers.
Copy that. 1King24, I got a pit car if you want me to take primary.
10-4, take primary.
Copy that. 1K24, take a primary.
10-4.
Now there's a time right here you would actually be passing Steven. He'll actually let you get in front. Now this is the part where it could get a little bit tricky for some players. GTA does lag or have lag issues whenever it comes to this type of tactic. So at this point in time, just because I'm taking primary for a pit maneuver, that does not mean that I can go straight for a pit. I have to do this first. 1K24 dispatch, can I get a request to pit maneuver this vehicle?
Dispatch, go ahead whenever clear.
1K24 to copy that. So at this point in time, we're actually going to be running through this stop sign. So I got to give them time. and then we're actually going to be picking up speed. We got vehicles coming, so I cannot pit until the road is actually clear for me to do so. So at this point in time, right after this car right here, I do have this opportunity. I sideswiped this door a little bit. Okay, 24, we're still continuing US Route 68 heading towards the pay and spray. Vehicle seems to be having some issues from that.
10-4.
1K24, I'm going to go in for another pit again. Yeah, see like that right there? Now his vehicle's been disabled. Now he wasn't going that fast to hit that pole, but that pole most certainly did disable his vehicle. So at this point in time, we're just going to get out and we're just going to code 5 a little bit. Now
Hey,
with
sir,
code
step out of the
5ing,
vehicle.
now with code
Sir,
5ing,
step
you'll
out of the
be able to
vehicle.
pull out your pistol or a shotgun depending on the scenario.
Adam King 47 approaching.
Copy that. I'm right here with you.
Checks pulse. What do I find?
Barely awake.
Adam King 47's dispatch off that chase. Subject is barely conscious, but is still breathing. Can we have EMS en route?
1K24, copy that. We'll send EMS. Now, at this
10-4.
point in time, while the suspect is kind of unconscious a little bit, so at this point in time, what we will do, we'll go back to the back of our car, and if you have a gas can, that's actually what we use for the med kit. So you just run up here with your gas can, and your partner will actually assist you with the med kit as well. All right. So at this point in time, we'll just be like checks for injuries. Do I find any injuries?
No.
Any dim or any wounds around their neck or anything like that might cause me to think that you might have a neck injury or a head injury.
Only lacerations to the
All right, so we got lacerations around the head area. So what's what we'll do with that? We'll actually put just say put band-aid or put wrap around the head wound. And then since I have no gas on me, apparently it's going to do that. All right, EMS
Now,
is here.
just I'd like to show them what the EMS scene would look like in the RP, just in case they do decide to go EMS. Alright, so y'all, I am now EMS, so I'm going to go ahead and assess the patient. I'm going to talk to the officer first. Hey, officer, what do we have going on here?
So, Pip maneuvered the vehicle into the pole. He's got a light laceration across the head from hitting his head on the steering wheel. I did try to patch it up as much as I could, but other than that, the vehicle's all clear for you guys to move in and try to do your work on
Alright,
medical supply.
thank you very much, officer. Hey, sir, can you hear me?
yes.
Hey, sir, are you feeling anything? Any broken bones? Any lacerations? Anything like you would need to go to the hospital?
I'm bleeding from the wrist. It
Okay,
feels
sir.
broken.
So, yep, sir. So I do feel some little bits and pieces moving around in there. So, if it's all right with you, I'm gonna have this officer pat you down just so you don't bring anything up inside my ambulance, and then we'll go ahead and transport you over there, sir.
Alright, please hurry.
All right, can you do me a favor real quick and just put your hands on the vehicle? All right, so at this point in time, once they do actually turn around, we'll just say 1, 2, 3, pats down. What do I find? And then this is
19
where they'll
mil in
say it.
pocket. Wallet, phone, pocket knife.
All right. I'll hold on to this stuff for you, sir, and then I'll get you transported. Okay.
Alrighty.
All
All right,
right.
sir. You feel free to come with me. If you don't need any stretchers or anything, just walk very gently over here so you don't break or anything, cause any more damage, and go ahead and hop up inside the back of this vehicle for me.
And now he'll be transported in the back of the ambulance. Now, what you're going to do as an officer, you'll take all the stuff that you just took off of the person you just placed in the back of the ambulance, and then you'll actually put that into evidence bag in the back of your car. And then once you put all that in the back of the car, you'll close your trunk. And this is another big phase that you're also going to have to do as well. You're going to come over back over to the suspect's car that you were just chasing, and then while he's actually being transported, you'll pull up your phone, go to messages, and I'm just going to put looks around car. What do I find? There we go. Now, while he's doing that, he'll be with Officer Steven on his way to the Hope Hospital. And then, since I looked inside of his car, I told him, looks in car, what do I find in the vehicle? Now, he says he's got open bottles inside the vehicle, so you can actually charge him with open alcohol container and also fleeing and evading, reckless driving, and public endangerment as well. So he will be picking up those charges once I get back over to the hospital with him. So once I get back over to the hospital, we will actually continue on with this part. But until then, with the car itself, so at this point in time, what you're going to want to do as a police officer, you'll just come over the radio, give them your call sign number, and then just request a tow. Point K24 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can I get a tow away on the car that we were involved in a pursuit with? Well, it's only going to be on US Route 68, right in front of the auto RV sales.
10-4, we'll have the tow unit sent out shortly.
Copy that. Now just give that vehicle after a few minutes, and then we'll be heading over there. Since we're actually going to go ahead and head that way, tow truck came, so we'll see you guys once we get to the EMS. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this right here is going to be phase 3 of the incident traffic stop. This right here is going to be demonstrating on the what you're supposed to do, and you're also supposed to read them the Miranda rights. So that's what this right here is going to be, is the Miranda right part of the video. Once you actually come up to, like, say if they were actually hospitalized, and that's actually what we're doing here. So I'm going to pull up, and then we'll check on the client and see how he is, and then if he's good to go, we're just going to go ahead and place him under arrest right here and there. So we're just going to pull up now. Now, since we are actually getting him from the hospital, I'm not worrying about keeping my car running at all. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Going,
Hey,
doing
is it?
pretty well. Is he good to go?
Yeah, he should be all checked up. I mean, it was a broken wrist, but nothing major, so he should be all free to go in your custody.
All right. If he's pretty much good to go or anything like that, I'll let you guys handle with billing afterwards. So at this
Got you.
point in time, I'm actually going to have my client right here. He's going to face the wall for me. So at this point in time, I am going to have to place him in handcuffs. So I'm just going to say right cuff 1, 2, 3, left 1, 2, 3. Grabs him by the arm and all right. You see the sheriff or the highway patrol unit over there? We're just going to walk right over to that. Now, out of reality, if you were the only officer doing this part and you know that you wasn't primary on this chase, then yes, you would have to transport some. But since I actually got the primary unit here with me, and the primary here is actually going to be the one taking him in. So at this point in time, now that I do have him in the car, I'm going to have to read the Miranda to him. All right, so Mr. Booted, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say
Officer,
will be
officer,
used
hang
against
on.
you.
I couldn't
Yes,
hear you
sir.
through the window, sorry.
Oh,
This guy.
my bad. All right, so sir, at this point in time, you are under arrest for fleeing and evading, public endangerment, and reckless driving. You understand what you're being arrested for?
Unfortunately.
All right, so here's the Miranda right part. All right, so at this point in time, Mr.
Oh yeah,
Booted.
Patrick, I was going to say before you do that, just to let everybody know watching, the person that is primary would be the one doing all that. So like the person transporting and the person who initiated the traffic stop would be reading Miranda rights, placing in cuffs, and transporting. But if you wanted to do it for the sake of video, I really don't care. I was just trying to throw that
Yeah,
out there for all the newcomers.
yeah. So if you are actually the primary unit on this, you would be the one doing it. But so, sir, at this point in time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand these rights that I read them to you today, sir?
Officer, I have a question.
What's your question?
Can I get a cute female lawyer?
Sir, do you understand these rights we've read to
Oh,
you?
yes, I understand, sir.
Okay. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
So, with
I
these rights
plead the
right here in
dog.
mind, do you wish to answer any questions that we have, or do you wish to wait for the lawyer to be present?
I have no further questions. Only that
All
one.
right. So at this point in time, this time, Officer Steven are here. He's just going to take him literally right around the corner, and he's just going to book him in. All right. Have a good day.
All right, sir. So at this point in time, before we arrive to the police station here, are you hungry? Do you need any food? Because it will be quite a while before you are released.
Um, there's 7 Brew around here.
No, sir, but we can stop by the 24/7.
Okay, I'm in handcuffs, so it's kind of hard.
One K,
Okay,
transport me
nope.
to.
You've lost food privileges.
Uh-oh.
All right, sir. Go ahead and watch your head. Step out of the vehicle for me. All right, follow me up here, sir. All right, sir. So we do have you booked on charges of fleeing to elude, reckless driving, public endangerment, felony speeding, and multiple small accounts of minor traffic infractions. You have been read your Miranda rights, so right now you're just going to be held in booking for probably about a week until your lawyer's appointed to you, and then we'll find a court date for the judge. And so now I'm going to go ahead and hand you off to my warden right here, and he'll take care of the rest.
Oh, my side piece, I love her.
Will do.
We hope that you really enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. This right here has been the police training video. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you would like to join this, feel free to hit either me or Officer Steven up, or you can always look up Booted MX. He'd be happy to get you in too. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the video, or if you need some advice or anything like that, or if you have any advice to share, feel free to hit us up and let us know. Till then, this has been Jello 211 Team, your host, Deputy Steven, and Deputy
Yo.
Jake.